gotta clean her litter box real quick.
Word.
That's not gonna work. I flipped this a long time ago.
Yeah. The ones at the top are just more like, they ring more to me.
Yeah.
They have like that dark feel that I want. Because it's also got to be something that like when it like, after it like gets good and going, you can turn it into something else. You know what I mean? Like it can be like hard, but it's got to have like a bounce to it. I don't want it to be super dry.
Yeah.
Like I don't want it to go from like no tempo, just me really spitting on it, to just fucking nothing. It's just like a normal trap 808. I need that shit to bounce really hard.
Do you want some shit like that in there? It'll give the fucking song some swag, but you may want it to be more serious.
Fuck it, just put it in there and just see what it sounds like.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with at least trying it, you know what I mean?
Okay, or you can do it. Oh yeah. There we go.
We need that one that's just gonna kick somebody in the chest, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's the one, Chief. It's probably gonna need to start right there, like at the end of the 24th bar.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're just gonna add an extra. God damn.
That's it.
Oh.
Seconds is too long for that intro. We need it to be more like 25 seconds.
Apparently because it's supposed to hit again in Thanksgiving. I don't know how they would even predict that or know.
Just try to make sure that you're talking into it and not like away from it.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Cool. So I'm go ahead and start it here.
Alright.
Remind me your full name.
My name is Terry Lane Pierce, which
Terry
is
Lane Pierce.
government approved.
Gotcha. And you go by LANEZ.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
For the most part, I mean, it's kind of, subpar, upcoming, like my parents did what they had to do to make ends meet.
Mm.
I learned the harsh realities of how hard life can be pretty early, and I feel like it's a good thing though. It's kind of molded me into who I am now. So
So you're an artist, and you actually just released a song today.
Correct, yes.
And a music video as well.
Right.
Say
correct.
It, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Everyone needs to go check that out, and I'll remind everyone again.
Felt that way too. It's like I've never gone out of my way to like, especially in music, I've never gone out of my way to make someone feel bad about their music. If I don't like it, I just won't listen to it. You know what I mean? I won't like go to your page and tell you you're garbage.
And that's like it's a neutral stance, really.
Right.
There's positives where like you.
And when it happened, it's like immediately after that, bro, the hate just started coming in against me, and it was kind of like, was it worth it? But at the same time, it was also like, yeah, because it's like you came at me, I'm gonna hold my ground, and I'm gonna go that way. But it's like I felt bad at the end of it too, because it was kind of like the negative energy that I was putting off was just like, it was just stupid. It was pointless because it was like,
draining.
Yeah, we're in an argument about something that doesn't matter. Neither of us are drawing a paycheck from this right now. You know what I mean? Like you're arguing over who's better, who's more lyrical, or whatever.
Yeah.
And neither of us are getting paid for this right now, so there's no point in it. It kind of. The music thing started early. I mean, it wasn't something that I was like, okay, I want to do this. I want to rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, I love music. This is like what I go to like 24/7. Like I probably listened to music every day since I was like 10. Like I remember when the iPod, I think it was the Shuffle, the little square one came out. And like I've had music in my ears ever since then. And I've had like a broad horizon of it. But I think when I was about 13 or 14, I started like jotting my problems down in a notebook, and then eventually it went from just writing them down as like a therapy to turning them into songs, and like just taking that and being like, okay, this is what I enjoy doing. And then it didn't ever really click like I want to make music. I just wanted to write them as therapy, really, and just, you know, kind of go through the motions with it. I think it was late 2018. I went and seen NF live, which is one of my favorite artists.
I like him.
And I had a moment like where like he came out and all the lights were flashing and stuff, and it was really crazy. He like, it's like one of those like cheesy movie moments. Like the lights came on, and I swear it was the weirdest thing. I made eye contact with him, and it was just like, I seen the guy up there, and it was like I instantly in my head just pictured myself, and I was like, whoa. I was like, that's what I want to do. Because like by that time, music had really become my escape. I had been through like a very depressed, suicidal stage in my life. My anxiety was at an all-time high, and it was like his music was kind of what was getting me through it. And like when I seen that, I was like, I want to touch people the way his music's touched me, or really anybody I've ever listened to. It was like that escape that it gave me is what I want to do to give to other people. But I also want to make music that just makes people feel good. You know what I mean? Like something that makes people like want to turn up, or just like dance around in their living room, or like anything, you know what I mean? Just if you can turn it on and just bop your head to it, like.
Oh yeah.
And now I've been working with Denver for about, I'd probably say about 2 or 3 months, pretty heavily. And you know, me and him are pretty similar as far as like our musical taste goes. So it's like if I tell him I want something that sounds similar to this, or I want this vibe, he can kind of send it to me. But it all starts for me with an initial feeling of like this concept.
That commodity just controls our lives, influences us in ways that we're aware of and also not aware of at the same time. It's always sad to see.
When I started making music, it kind of, you know, I had a lot of people at first that were around me. I have a collective or a brand. I don't really know like what the technical term would be for it. I just call it a collective or my brand or whatever. And I started it, but I think right after I started making music, it's called Reject Co. And it's kind of just, I made it based off of my entire life just being rejected by everybody. And it's, you know, something later in life I hope people can be like, okay, they can be proud to wear that, be like, I was rejected, you know, I'm a reject, you know what I mean? Like that's what it stands for. But as far as like musically and the people that supported me, you know, a lot of people, I think when I first started, a lot of people were kind of like, oh, this is going to be cool, you're going to be great, whatever. And, you know, the first couple of songs come out and it didn't meet their expectations, they disappeared. And then as time's gone on, I think it kind of flipped, and I started getting better, and people were kind of like, oh, he's getting better, I don't want to support him, there's potential there. You know what I mean? And like now I have
such a strange mindset.
Yeah. Around, that's granted with anything. When you start winning, people want to be in your pockets, you know what I mean? But a lot of people that were around me when I first started were half-assed supportive. They were like,
riding the fence.
Yeah, they were like, well, if it's good, you know, I'll support it. If it's not good, I'm out. And it's kind of just, as time's gone on, it's been the same thing.
But 100 times over, I would probably still choose it. Was it right or was it wrong? Just depends on how you view it. Probably better on my own. I guess I'll wear it if the shoe fits. You.
Well, like my plan C,
Professor Denver. Dude, people drive by here so fast. Their fucking cars are so loud.
I think that's
that's the coolest shit ever, bro. Like that's like what Boy Wonder and all them do.
Yeah, just play a vinyl and find something to like sample.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's so much
that would be cool.
I am a genius.
I don't know, bro. I honestly don't even think you need it.
You don't like it?
I don't mind it. I don't think you
would
necessarily need
you
it.
would just put it at the beginning of the verse. Like it would just come in right at the beginning of the verse. That's it.
Because you don't necessarily need that motherfucker there, but fuck it.
Bro, that's a long ass sample. Oh my god.
So gross.
God, bro.
Oh my god, this tastes like water.
I know, dude. It's kind of bad. It's kind of scary.
Foreign whip came with a new foreign drip. Now I got me a new foreign bitch, and they said that I'd never be rolling like this. Now I got me a new foreign whip came with a new foreign drip. Now I got me a new foreign bitch, and they said that the kid would never be shit.